a small village, there lived a duke named James. Duke James ruled, but Duke James was sad. "Who can make me smile?" asked Duke James. "I can," yelled a mule named Pete. "I will use my lips. I will sing a tune." Pete sang, Pete joked, Pete smiled. But Duke James was not amused. "Who can make me smile?" asked Duke James. "I can," called Eve Giraffe. "I will use the violin. I will make music for you." Eve Giraffe made music on her violin. Eve Giraffe danced. Eve Giraffe smiled. But Duke James did not smile. "Who can make me smile?" asked Duke James. "I can," yelled Bev, a giant. "I will use a flute. I will create a pretty tune. I will tell the jokes." Bev created a nice tune on her flute. Bev told many jokes. Bev smiled. But Duke James did not smile. "Can someone here make me smile?" asked Duke James. "Excuse me, Sir Duke." Duke James expected a mule or a giraffe or a giant, but it was a little girl. "I am called June. I can make you smile," stated June. "That is a nice name," asked Duke James. "But what can you do?" "June, can you sing a tune?" "No, sir," spoke June. "Can you make a music on violin or flute?" "No, sir," spoke June. "Can you dance or tell jokes?" asked Duke James. "No, sir," stated June. "Then what can you do, June?" asked Duke James. "I can be your friend," said June. Duke James said nothing. Then Duke James smiled. It was a huge smile. Duke, June, and James, and a mule, and a giraffe, and a giant smiled and became good friends. That was the end of our Real Out for today. Let's get into the video.
Hey guys, welcome to week 3 of e-learning. We are, I guess you could say, almost halfway done. I mean, we have like 4 weeks left, maybe 5. I would say 5 weeks of school left. And so today is Tuesday of your e-learning week 3. And starting from here until May, your packets are going to look kind of different. It's actually going to say day 1, day 2, day 3 actually in the packet. So today we are working on day 1 in your ELA packet. Miss Norris is going to be teaching you cause and effect, and we are also going to be reading The Boy Who Cried Wolf. So let's get into the video. But before I do, let's go ahead and drum roll on all the people who got a 100% on their spelling test. Joelle, well. Good job, Joelle. Congratulations, 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 on getting 100% on your spelling test. Now, Ms. Norris did say that if you took your spelling test at home and you told me if you got a 100% on your spelling test, that Ms. Norris would say your name on her YouTube channel. And that's what I did. Mr. Joel got a 100%, 100%, 100%. So if you want your name on YouTube, a shout out on YouTube, you better get a 100% on your spelling test. All right, let's get into the video.
You know, you can find causes and effects in all kinds of stories. And there are usually phrases that are clues to help you know what's a cause and what's an effect. Let me tell you a story, and I'll highlight some of those phrases along the way. But first, I need the hook, okay? Cause is the reason that something happened, but what comes next? We got this, Captain. The thing that happened is the effect. Cause and effect, they connect events. Cause is the reason that something happened, but what comes next? We got this, Captain. The thing that happened is the effect. Cause and effect, they connect events. Last night, Ella's mom forgot to feed the dog. Not feeding her dog is the cause. That's why the dog was hungry when he went to bed. Being hungry was the effect, but an effect can become a cause too. And in the morning, that came true. Due to the dog being hungry all night, he ate Ella's homework in one bite. Hunger's the cause. Eating homework is the effect. What happens next? You'll never guess. Ella's dog ate her worksheet. For this reason, Ella went to school really early to talk to her teacher and explain. She got there at 6:02 in the rain. She got to school so early for sure. Therefore, she saw what she never seen before. A bunch of people were dressed up like pickles. They did a dance while one played the fiddle. Since she saw that scene, she started laughing. That's the effect. And then what happened? Because she started laughing, the pickles hurt her and came out the door. Would they hurt her? Then Ella said, please don't hurt me, weird pickles. One said, why would we hurt you? It's simple. We're just your teachers, all dressed up. Wanna be in a surprise pickle play with us? Causes and effects like dominoes. One thing leading to the next, that's how it goes. That's how Ella went in one day. From a homework eating to the lead in a play. Yeah, causes are what cause effects. It's how things connect. Now bring the hook back. Cause is the reason that something happened. But what comes next? We got this, Captain. The thing that happened is the effect. Cause and effect, they connect events. Cause is the reason that something happened. But what comes next? We got this, Captain. The thing that happened is the effect. Cause and effect, they connect events. Yeah. So keep your eyes open for the causes and effects in stories and in life. Flowcab.
All right, guys. So, as you can see off of our vocabulary video, today we are going to be learning about cause and effect. Cause is why it happened, all right? And effect is what happened. So even though you say cause and effect, I'm like, okay, so shouldn't it be effect and then cause? Because something happened and then this is why it happened. Well, sometimes that can go that way, but cause is why it happened and effect is what actually happened. All right, so here is a short passage to kind of help us better understand cause and effect. All right, and the title of the story is A Snowball Fight. And down here is like a cut and paste, but instead we're just going to head and going to write it in cause and effect. Now remember, cause and effect is why it happened, and effect is what actually happened. All right, so snowball fight. It was a cold day. Tim put on his mittens and boots. He went outside to make snowballs. Jan did too. Then she ran out to throw a snowball at Tim. Tim saw her and threw one first. It hit Jan. She fell down. So, let's look at the first one. Jan fell down. Is that a why it happened or what happened? You should have said what happened. Jan fell down. Well, why did she fall? Because a snowball hit Jen. So, a snowball hit Jen. Jen fell down. So, what happened? Jen fell down. Well, why did Jen fall down? Because a snowball hit her. All right. So, we have used this one and this one. So let's pick another one to use. So we're going to say the kids put on mittens and boots. All right. Is that what happened or why? Let's look up in the story. It says, it was cold. Tim put on his mittens and boots. So is that what happened next, or is that why it happened? That is what happened next. So, because it was cold outside, the kids put on mittens and boots. That slash just means and for lazy people. All right, so we used this one. Well, why did the kids put on mittens and boots? It was cold outside. So, because it was cold, the kids put on mittens and boots. So, last one, we have Tim saw Jan, and Tim threw a snowball at Jan. So, Tim threw a snowball at Jan, and then Tim saw Jan next, or Tim saw Jan, and then what happened next was Tim threw a snowball at Jan. Which would go first? Now remember, effect is what happened next. So did Tim throw a snowball at Jan, and then next Tim saw Jan? Or Tim saw Jan, and then next Tim threw a snowball at Jan? So cause is why, and effect is what happened. So the cause would be Tim saw Jan. And what happened because Tim saw Jan? He threw a snowball at her. So remember, cause and effect is what happens and why it happens, or why it happens and what happens, either way. So that is us explaining our cause and effect in our snowball fight stories. All right, so today you are going to read The Boy Who Cried Wolf. All right, and then you are going to fill out the cause and effect graphic organizer. So make sure you read your story and then cause and effect. Now, this actually kind of helps you because it already gave you half of the answer. You already know a setting and main characters. Remember, setting is where and when the story takes place. And then our main characters are who the story or what the story is mainly about. Now, at the bottom it says the genre is how you say this word. The genre of this story is, well, first you got to figure out, well, what is a genre? Is this story a comedy, a fable, a quest? What kind of story is this? So before you answer that question, I actually want you to look up that word and see if you can find the definition to that word. And then I want you to choose A, B, or C. All right, so once again, read your story of the boy who cried wolf, and then you are answering the cause and effect, the settings, the main characters, and the genre of the story. All right, if you have any questions, always leave comments. Send a text between 12 and 2, and I'll see you later. Love you. Bye.